Okay. God, I really need more room at this desk. Okay, YouTube's up. Ads are running. And we are starting with a weekly pack game today. I haven't played around with it too much, but yeah, in my opinion, it's pretty fun. So we get something queued up then. So what? I was thinking symmetrical teams only to start. Yeah, let's do that. Sim, nice. Change the title, and I will send the ping in a minute. Actually, maybe a bit sooner than a minute, because on Wednesday I forgot to send the Discord ping at all. Yeah, let's just get that out there, I think. Okay. Lazaro, hello. Happy Sunday. But yeah, we got some fun ones today, I think, because we haven't done like most of the things that I'm planning. Like I have cakes only, which would be any pets with cake equipment on them. Which there are 3 of those, I think. We're going to do sharks only today as well, and Q-pets. And there were more than I thought. I thought it was like just the Quetzals for some reason, but yeah, there's like the 2 Quetzals, 2 Quails, and 1 other thing. Maybe 2 other things, I can't really remember. Alright, anyway, we'll wait a couple of minutes for the first one. Or a little while longer, at least. Hello, Mr. Snake. Hello, Fluffle. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Same to you, Nabble. Mr. Chili, happy Sunday. Yeah, welcome everybody. Yeah, one thing I haven't tested, I'm going to be moving kind of soon, and there's not a lot of stuff in this room at the moment, and I can hear an echo. I'm hoping it doesn't really come across on the mic. But yeah, I don't know. Check it out tomorrow. Even if there is like an issue with that, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do anything immediately. It's fine, that's good. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna check it anyway. Like I'll probably skim through the VOD tomorrow. And I'll do like some test recordings just to make sure it's not sounding too weird, but yeah. Glad to hear it's mostly fine. Alright, let's say 30 more seconds, and then we can probably get this one going. So yeah, symmetrical teams means that your very backmost pet has to be the same as your frontmost pet, and the same with slots 2 and 4. Well, obviously, yeah, it's symmetrical teams. So 3 different pets at most, and yeah, mirrored across the middle. And we're in the weekly for anyone that wants to, I don't know, question why the pets are in this pack. Seems pretty fun. I need to start making like arena videos again, but yeah. This weekly seemed kind of cool. Owl teams will be difficult. Yeah. I mean, you'd have to run like 2 empty spaces. I guess you just run 1 empty space and like waste an owl, but yeah, you're right. Anyway, we've mostly tapered off, so I think we're probably good to go then. So yeah. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Alright, so everybody, welcome. We're in the weekly pack, and we're doing symmetrical teams only. So that means on your team, the very backmost pet has to be the same as your frontmost pet, and the pet here has to be the same as the pet here. So, like, if I were to buy these things, I can have these chinchillas like this, or I can have them like this, but I can't, like, run one in the middle and then the other one wherever. That's the only rule. They can all have different equipment and whatever. Sloth can go anywhere and mirror anything. And I am going to just buy another one of these because it makes it kind of easy. Hopefully 3 2/3s is enough. Might tap it. I can make one of these bigger if I wanted. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm going to take one of these. We can put it like in the middle and stack one of these in if I don't find another one. And that is insane. Very nice. I'm actually thinking I cycle some of these. It's probably better, right? You know, we can like do this. Do I just like stack this one on top? Because I already have a level there. I can like keep cycling. Just do that at least. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Ranger, hello. Another level, huge. Okay, so I'm probably gonna end up stacking all these to level 3 and keep that for a while. That can be my middle thing, maybe. But we definitely don't do it immediately, because I need... Yeah, I need to make sure whatever I'm buying from a higher tier is the middle thing, if we are. Before first attack, copy tier 5 or lower perk or egg to the nearest friend behind. That's not crazy good. I'm definitely buying you, but yeah, do I just like roll with something else? I don't love these. I feel like Toucan's kind of a miss, but I don't know, maybe we do take that. Could be worse. So yeah, we're looking for another chinchilla. Maybe a Godro, like we can keep this for a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. And I'd probably take another one of these as well. It's kind of nice running 2 of them. So yeah, keep that going. Have a better look at the teams. There's one down there that's not right. How are the achievements going? I haven't done any achievement hunting in a while. I tend to do a bit if there's a nice one on the arena. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Let me fix it. There we go. Can I find... Oh god, I just want another one of these, really. That would be nice to pill, but I don't have pills. Another one of those. Next turn. I think what we do is next turn we stack that in and play this separately. I could stack it now, but... Yeah, I don't really see a reason to. Let's keep rolling. Don't need 2 of them. So yes, and again, I'm really not getting stronger. But at least we're mostly okay. Yeah. Yeah, TCB, you are definitely cheating. Remember, mirrored teams, look at everyone else's team and do that. Nice. Did find another one of these as well. Okay. And I like a blowfish. I think we get rid of Toucan for that then. That's what I do here. I'm kind of tempted to wait. Like, we can... I think we're definitely selling you. But I think I just stack down into here, and then I stack this one into there for my level up reward later. Probably. I don't really want more tier 4s. Like, unless I hit blowfish again, I won't even be able to use it, so... Yeah, I think we stall for now. Don't think I'm buying any of this either. Though that's kind of tempting. Before battle, deal 1 damage to the second nearest pet ahead, double against enemies. So if I put that on here, then we will get a, not free, but an extra trigger on you. Which is something. Maybe I buy that because I've never done it before. Alright. Well, let's see how that does. Did I choose my team name? I can't remember. Not like actively, but I think I did select it. Hey. Okay, the melee tapir, crazy good. Yeah, loving that. I could hold on to this as well, because then if I wanted, I could stack those next turn. I will be getting rid of probably still the cashew. But yeah, I mean, so I can stack in and then still play this at the back and, you know, keep this somewhere that isn't the middle. We will be able to find protective stuff kind of soon, but maybe I do buy a fig. You know, fig you, try and protect this instead. Because again, I won't be using that anyway. Maybe I buy both, I don't know. I'm not looking for anything at tier 3. Let's just try and not lose, I guess. So yeah, that's fine. I don't really need more chinchillas. Unless I wanted to keep these separate. Like, if I'm looking to get rid of tapirs soon, I could, like, sell this, cycle them, pump that, and keep you at the back, but I think I'm happier not doing that. Good protection, all right. Okay, so I think we do stack these together now then. Moose seems to be one of the better things this week, so I'd love to find that. Shop scaling could be fun, but if I only have one, it's going to be difficult to justify it. But yeah, there's definitely decent things. I'd love some My Eyes, even if they have to get played like at the front and the back. But yeah, I think we probably do that, so I'm going to stack Yuan. Macaque. Running 2 macaques would mean I'd have to run 2 empty spaces. Definitely not looking to that yet, because I want to keep hold of you. But yeah, I can replace that now then if I'm keeping it. I like it more than selling. I don't know, maybe just hold it. Okay, put one down, hold the other one, and keep rolling, and then I'll sort out what I'm doing next turn. Huge, okay. Yeah, okay, we're getting rid of something next turn. I might like stack these in again and level blowfish, but we're definitely running double blowfish. Yeah, team is doing great. Lovely. Manatee, that could be quite a nice thing to run in the middle. I might do that. Sell these, maybe? Get more money that way. So then we can run 2 of those, have Manatee. It's not ideal, but yeah, how do I do this? We can run one at the back, do something like this. It's like, do I level this now, though? If I was going to, I should have checked earlier, but yeah, maybe I'll wait for next turn. We can just sell this kind of soon. I'm going to protect you, though. We're not keeping that for very long, unless we are. I don't know. I'd rather not use Ambrosia, but yeah, we'll hold on to this, I guess. All right, so send that then. Obviously, a horrible positioning for this, but it's a tier 1 default. Really does not matter. The rest of the team is looking pretty strong. Is that hurting things? She might have been. Does the silly manatee hurt other things? That is hilarious. Alright, give some pet extra HP and convert some attack into HP. So, actually pretty good with Blowfish. Not horrible with you either, but yeah, I'm thinking we wait a turn. Might just run double manatee though, and yeah, let some stuff happen. Yeah, like I could run, yeah, get rid of the tappers now maybe. Like, they've been doing great, but, you know, we can run 2 of these in the middle. You know, like this or something, have you to try and get some extra XP for the Blowfish, or, you know, keep stacking manatees. Still looking to get rid of them, but yeah, I'd only really do that if I find moose right now, probably. Scaling's nice. I don't want to protect them. Let's swap these around, maybe. Yeah, go. Huge. Oh, chocolate white. Oh, it just hurts. Seeing Yeti roll chocolate. It happens all the time. I'm gonna leave that. I'm happy... Oh, actually, I can't. Maybe I freeze? Because if one of these dies, then I'm technically cheating. So I need to either have both of these die on the same turn, or have them not die. And I think if I do that, it only gets the 3. That's kind of awkward. Maybe I will protect you then. Okay, so I think I let this happen, and then next turn they both die, and I'm happier with that instead of trying to keep them alive. And I'll use that as an excuse to try and find other things to swap in. Or I can maybe stack them together and, like, do something else. We'll see. We'll keep it going for now, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm jealous of these moose teams. That would be so much bigger if I was using one of those. Yggdrasil, they summon different Nordic goats. So if I put that on a manatee and, you know, they died and summon those, even if they were somehow spread out, they would not be the same thing. I could put it on there anyway, maybe. I'm just debating whether I do try and hold on to these for longer. What is my endgame team, actually? I have a lot of HP, so I could go for a really aggressive pivot if I wanted. Like, I think optimally, I'd want double Moose and then double something that can use a lot of stats, so... Yeah, Cobra, probably. Octopus, something like that. It's like, I don't want to hold on to these. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm probably... using these a bit longer, okay. Alright, keep it going. I do still want to get rid of the Yeti, so it's kind of awkward doing this, but sure. To check the team scan in a minute too. Nice. Moose, we found one. Alright, is 1 good enough? Can I sell Yeti? Yeah, I'm going to, but I'm not going to actively use Moose yet, I think. Because I think we're stuck with 1 Blowfish forever. It's going to be very difficult trying to get rid of that. So I need to try and find a second Moose, and then, yeah. Another late tier thing that I actually want to use for a long time. These can tank another Hicks, they're taking 5. We've already found second Moose, okay. So what? Can I play more aggressive? Let's play more aggressive. I'm gonna stack these and run double other thing. Hold on. So we do that, and I will try and freeze some tier 1s now. And the octopus is fine, but I really want to see if I can get some Actually, I don't even need to freeze these, but yeah, I want to see if I can find Cobra. That would be ideal. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Sorry, I know I missed a lot of hellos. Alright. Definitely these. If we're leveling anything, it's either Moose because I want the ability. The issue is stats onto these. It's kind of nice right now, but I am getting rid of Manatee. Or I level you just because it might show me Cobra. But yeah, I'm more tempted to do that. And just holding on to Chocolate, it does get unfrozen when Moose does its thing. Yeah, I'd probably do this anyway, but now if it shows me the Cobra, I have no shot of finding two of them. So we'll do that for the level. Yeah, we're just gonna have to say goodbye to that. Can't freeze you either. Yeah, but this is kind of nice. So for every tier 1 pet, we're getting a random 6 HP from you and 3 from you. So that's a lot of stats. I'm hoping most of the stats go onto each other and the Blowfish, though. Because we're still not even milking these for a crazy amount of stats right now. And the first loss, 10-13. Okay. Keep it going. Like, Yggdrasil my backline, maybe? I don't know. I think that's probably fine for now, but eventually... Or maybe I Yggdrasil you, because you're probably going to be scaling slower than this one. Maybe it won't, I don't know. I'm just going to put this here. Yeah, we'll do this for one more turn, and then I think I'm going to be quite aggressive about trying to find... Yeah... Cobra, or double Octo, anything really. I wanted to be really aggressive, but now I'm not certain that's actually going to work for me. Yeah, we do have a couple of double empty space teams. Nice stuff. Yeah, definitely a lot of Mies around. Kudos squad as well. Yeah, so we have a good shot, and I might actually just be fine playing this until the end. But I really want to try and be aggressive and go for like an ideal late game team. I want to see it. Alright. So this maybe? Maybe hold on to it and see if we can find a regular Cobra. Yes, please show me another one. Please. Yay! Alright. I could stack the manatees. We lose... Oh, actually, do I even lose anything? Because we're selling 1 gold each, but if I level it, then we do get to see another thing. Yeah, never mind, because it sells for 2. That's worth it. Alright, so let's get these down. Did manage to get a couple of these, which is nice. Can't freeze stuff on the right side, but we're probably just looking for chocolate, ambrosia, and I don't know. Probably just that, but yeah, eventually, if we get everything big enough, then we can swap HP into attack and make the Cobras really good. I'm hoping. Okiwano. It only works for a single shot, though. Yeah, I'm pretty weak against this team. I need to be very... I don't want to say lucky, because I don't think you have to be that lucky to find, like, 3 or 4 tier 1s a turn. There we go. Oh, huge. Yeah, I like that. We're still really small, so I think I try and get extra at scaling for now, but I honestly don't know how much time there is left in the game. So maybe I don't. Maybe I do get a bit more aggressive on, like, a snipe. Do that there, put that on you. I wish, Ambrosia. Yeah, can you stop hitting my backline moose? That thing does not need to be a 542. That is tough. Okay. Swap moose for 2 Cobra procs. The Cobra snipes aren't really doing anything at the moment. Like, yeah, like at best they do 2 damage. Right now they're doing less than that because they have ink. So yeah, once the Cobras are the higher level and stuff, then yeah, I'd just consider getting rid of a 5/5, like a couple of extra snipes, but I think right now that does not really do anything for me. Yeah, so Ambrosia, is that what I want? It's fine for the Cobras, maybe. Try and keep them alive that way. Like, it's not like I can chain them, so Yggdrasil is just the summons. Although it's 8. I'm gonna leave it. Let's roll. Let's definitely focus more on trying to get extra actual stats. And I am gonna leave the Moose, because I really don't think I'm gonna get enough like out of that to justify it. We found 3, fine. Yeah, that's why I was afraid of buying other stuff, but whatever. I still don't feel great about this. I need to check the teams again. Like, is it ever worth swapping this one's stats and throwing that to the front? Because, like, I don't like the idea of throwing it to the front just because it's, like, a 5 thing. Yeah, like, if I made that, like, a 50 attack thing, then that's a pretty nice trade with you. But we're gonna roll. There's more Ambrosia, but yeah. Right, to level. Maybe, like, we can probably focus on that one. If we get a bit lucky and that one eats more stats, then, yeah, we can make that the first one we swap over. So, sure. Yeah, I already have 3. Let's go for it. Okay, so we're definitely looking for Lollipop now, because we don't know if we're going to find enough things to use them anyway. There we go. Okay, so you're the one that actually got really big. We need to swap you over, and then you'll be doing, like, probably 20 damage, maybe? If it doesn't get shrunk. Yeah, I need one of those lollipops. We'll do this. I'm going to stack the Cobra, but that is it for levels. We're leaving Chocolate. We're just looking for tier 1s on the left side and lollipops on the right. Huge. What about this? If I'm rolling, I can't buy anything, so I'm literally just rolling to try and find another tier 1. So I either buy one of these food, which isn't even very good. You know, get a cashew. Does that do anything? Might like pop one of those things. That's not horrible. Yeah, go for it. We can replace it later, probably. Can I please find a thing, though? Like, we're capped out on HP. I need a lollipop. It's a lot of tier 1s. Lollipop, please. Any? There we go, alright. So they're both tier 2. Probably just going to do you. This is still really rough, but yeah, that's going to be doing 40% to 50 attack. I don't know what that is, but it's probably pretty good. There you go. So you're probably going to soak up most of the Moose stats now, because these are all going to get dodged. You can only hit this. This one might hit this one, but it's also fine. But you rolled into another tier 1. Very nice. And yeah, I might be dead, but whatever. Team's kind of cool. Instantly maxed out that thing's HP. And yeah, I'm definitely dead. Right? Wait. Yeah. Actually pretty close, but yeah, fair. Alright, Wondaria, congratulations. Very strong team. I do feel like I was a turn away from beating that. Like, I needed one more lollipop. I was so close. But yeah. Fun game. 20 is 40% to 50. That does make sense. As I have a second to think about it. Alright. Well, other things on the menu. We have pets that start with a Q. Which is Quail, Quetzal, Quatlas, Queen Bee, that was the other thing. There's a Quetzal and Questing Beast. Drake of the Quails. Yeah, there are 6 things. So we're probably going to do that one next, but yeah, Keikouni is another new one I wanted to try. because they added regular cake, which means there's now 3 equipment cakes. So chocolate cake, cake, and pancakes. As well as a couple other things, you know, we have cupcakes and eat me cake. So yeah, I thought that could be fun to try. We have sharks only, because there are 6 sharks in the game. Whale, angel, goblin, regular, nurse, and hammerhead. I was thinking it might be fun. I have a same only pack that I've removed all the scalers from, I believe. There's maybe some like early scaling that doesn't really matter, but yeah, the major scalers are gone. Take out lioness maybe, actually, now that I'm looking at it. It's like not broken, but maybe useful. Phoenix? Let's put a Phoenix in, sure. Do you need the packs to play? You don't. And Anubis would be fun. Could make a note. Has been a while since we did the Anubis games. But yeah, honestly, I'm thinking we just go left to right then. So let's start with the Q pets then. Triple Q. And of course it's taken QUE. There we go. Alright, I didn't make a chapter marker. I'm just gonna make them both now. Okay. Happy Sunday, same to you, Sinestro. Welcome, welcome. Is it Q pets only? It is. Only pets that start with the letter Q. Gee, I can probably change the title a bit. Only pets that start with the letter Q, and I have like random capitalization. Let's go. Spain Q means what? Oh yeah, it's like K, isn't it? I just like this because it reminds me of, you know, like standing in a line Q, Q-U-E-U-E. Most like redundant spelling of a word. Anyway, we could probably wait another 30 seconds or so and then I think we can get started, but I imagine we already have basically everyone. I think I turned you into an opponent. I did. I am so sorry. I keep accidentally clicking on people. I think I just have a habit of doing it and then they changed the game so when you right click on someone it, you know, toggles their name. And I do it and then just completely forget who I did it to and don't realize. Yeah, very sorry about that. Change your YouTube name because you're making a video. Very cool. Yeah, happy Sunday. You need to change the game language to English. Yeah, so I'm sorry for anyone that's playing in a different language and this is a bit messy, but there are only 6 things you can use in this one, so yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult to remember. Like, it's the quail things, you know, quail chicken, quail, Quetzalcoatlus, queen bee, questing beast, and the other Quetzal thing at tier 6, the dragon guy. Look at the second name. Yeah, I know. They were opponents. T. Is there any foods? I don't think there's any food that starts with Q, but yeah, you're allowed food. Rookie, hello. Good day. Oh, sorry, is it any food? Yeah, you're allowed any food. Sorry, normally for these I try and like add in some special food if there are like certain perks that we don't normally have in the packs, but also start with the letter, but Yeah, there weren't any other things in the game that started with Q, as far as I could tell. Like, maybe the way I was filtering for it just didn't help. Quiche? That would be cool. Passing to wish you all a great luck. Very appreciated. Alright, anyway, I said we'd start, so I think 60 is good. So yeah, any pets that start with Q, the first ones are at tier 3, so try and not use anything before that unless it's a sloth. But good luck, everybody. Let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We are doing pets that start with the letter Q only, so this is in English. That is Quail Chick, the quail you get by transforming a Quail Chick. Quetzalcoatlus, Queen Bee, Quetzalcoatl, and Questing Beast. So those are your 6 or 5 things you're allowed to use. A sloth is also fine. All food is allowed. Anything goes to the shop phase. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I need to find either a combination. I might just do these ones, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to hold on to this. I was thinking about going for a money one, but you know, there were enough things that I'm kind of happy to trust that we just hit it first try, you know? I probably shouldn't, but yeah. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end turn here then, because I'd rather just combine it tier 2 and hopefully find one of these instantly. Quail Chick would kind of be a miss, but yeah, either of these would be a very nice thing to start with. Let's just go. Yeah, double check that no one's running anything yet. We have a ferret. No ferrets. You wasted the first 2 turns. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the first 2 turns really matter in this one. If we were going for tier 4 or up, then maybe like trying to find as many lemmings and or marmosets into guinea pigs would have been great, but I genuinely don't know if it's worth it if you're looking for tier 3s. Alright. Show me a thing. And we missed, no. Alright, so we're gonna be rolling. Guinea pig is the main thing I'd like to find, because that's kind of the only way I'm gonna get to combo now. Short of that, I could cycle lemmings, just try and save some money, but it all feels pretty bad. I think I might cycle puppy though. Or maybe I do cycle food dog actually, because that's going to be like permanent stats on as many of these as I buy. Yeah, I'm actually into that. Go for it. Lemming. If I needed guinea pigs, I'd have to find 2 within like 4 rolls. 5 including the opening one, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna cycle lemming. We'll just try and roll into it. Caked pets. It's pet that start with a Q. Quail, Quetzalcoatlus, Queen Bee, and these 2. Which is kind of convenient, because the other Quetzal thing, the tier 6 one, that can only scale tier 3 and lower. And we have 3 tier 3s. Ow. Alright, just another one of these, please. We'll have to sell it again. Yay! Alright, so yeah, these are just sell, gain an extra gold next turn. It's really not very good, but it does mean I get to start tier 3 with a couple of extra gold to try and find these things. Yeah, I don't know. I've already lost HP. It's not feeling great. We already have a quail, why? Yeah, they're just transforming them, even if they're the only thing on the team. I mean, I guess it makes sense, actually. Like, you don't want it to just stay a 1-1. It's kind of awkward trying to give it stats without feeding it, so... yeah, I guess if you don't have anything else to do. It's you, yeah. Turbo's Quail Chick and Griffin. Almost took the Sail Toy. Sail Toy. Yeah, no, having something on board is always going to be better than an empty team. But yeah, I kind of feel you. a 1/1 is not crazy compared to the other two. Alright, so just to get it in my head, Quail, Quetzal, and Queen Bee. Try and look for those. We'll freeze this. Amazing. We'll cycle you as well. And back to rolling. And what about this? Like, I'd probably buy Salad Balls once I get a second thing down. I think I freeze it. Huge. And a Queen Bee. Very nice. Okay, so this thing is Faint. Give the pet that knocked this out and its friends +1/+1. Kind of dangerous, but it starts with a lot of stats, and we've already given it protective equipment. So I'm hoping that can get a win by itself. It is quite large. I'm not sure whether I'm actually going to use Queen Bee or not, because I'm definitely not replacing this with Honey. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll play it, but maybe I have to sell Queen Bee again if I'm not actively trying to use it. Ooh. All right, get these down. Like, what am I doing? I don't know whether I want to buff Queen Bee. Like, Bee summoned, give it +3/+3, and remove all other Queen Bees. So if I'm committing really hard to a Bee squad, then having some extra stats on this is kind of nice, but if someone else summons a Bee before I do and they have a Queen Bee, then they'll just delete mine, regardless of how many stats it has. So maybe I'm better off buying this and just running two big things and not relying on Bee summons. Just get good later equipment. And what about Avocado? Better cycling stuff at tier 5 compared to tier 4. But I don't have a full team yet. I'm gonna leave it. I might buy it if it shows up naturally, but yeah, let's not freeze. Probably buy a pair or two if we find those. Yeah, so I'm thinking if we do find a Quail Chick, we can at least run that to the front and maybe buy Salad Bowl to get it transform. Or yeah, like Pillar Bear. I think that's the only situation where I'm actually running a Bee right now. But yeah, we're just gonna keep making this big. Hoping it won't matter. Can cycle this and you for free. We'll roll and see if we can sell into something better. And yeah, there's Quail Chick. So we can try and use that then. Just have it down and then give it honey. So what is this? Triple Queen Bee? Very dangerous. Yeah, play this first. It's actually... Huh, wait. Is it bad for this to have more HP? I think maybe I want this to be as tiny as possible. Maybe that was not the move. Kill you. Maybe. I mean, it's either 3 gold for 1 honey or 4 gold for 2. Maybe 5 if it's a pill bug. I'm just gonna do that and then leave. I'm gonna hold on to you because we can maybe put honey on here as well or something, but yeah. Wait, apparently there's a sloth. Hold on. I will... Yeah, I'll look in a second. Oh, way better. All right. Okay, we're just gonna put this here then. So, eats food, transform and give the frontmost friend +2/+2, double in battle. So we're just gonna put this on here. I could try and spread out stats and maybe pillar boxfish, but I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to use that or not. And I still don't know whether I want to commit to a Queen Bee. Like, if you have a Queen Bee and don't try and use it, then it's really dangerous because it's just instant deletion from someone else using one. But like, what are the... How else would I do this? Am I actually gonna run like multiple Quetzals forever? Maybe. Maybe do that. So yeah, we'll just leave this alone. I could pill it and then get honey onto these, then it's, you know, another big summon if you do stick around. I'm not that bothered about it though. Rolling Galadas as well. Whatever, alright. Not great, but that's at least like a use of my turn. So yeah, ideally you die in one hit, and if you have more attack than the other thing, and they summon bees at the same time, then we do get the bee first, and then yeah, get to use that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of. They committed to their queen bee, but I summoned my bee first. So I just insta-deleted theirs, even though it was a lot more impressive than what I had. And I am going to spread this out, because I think I'm running W, like, forever. I could try and level them up, but there's not really much reason to do that either. Yeah, like, leveling this up is just bad for me. I can level you up. But even then, I feel like it's kind of bad. We're rolling. Protect you. We can probably wait, though. Avocado, maybe? I'm not sure. That there's good stuff to cycle. I just want to try and find Quetzals, because that's actual scaling we can use forever. I think that's the dream, you know, get like 2 Quetzals and just use these, maybe get rid of the quail and this. Do that, cycle you. But yeah, let's roll the chocolates. Oh god. I don't even know. I don't want these. I don't want levels. Even leveling the queen bee, like, it's going to get sold. Hooray. Forgot that you can only use one queen bee. You can use more, but if you're using multiple queen bees, you don't actively want to... Yeah, summon... Well, you don't want anyone to summon bees, really. I'm just gonna keep rolling. Buy sushi again. Like, as long as we're hitting both of these, it's not too bad. But it's just... It's not efficient compared to, like, finding cows and stuff. Need platypus, freeze cow. There is another one, but I think I'm okay. Yeah. Show this. Whoops. It's questing beast as well. Is there ever a good reason to hold on to that? It does have good base stats. Like, it is a 7/9, right? Yeah. That's a very solid thing just to open with. Sloth is dead. No. I actually don't think I checked it when I said I would. I'm sorry, though. Alright, let's put this here. Cycle Stingray. And I am cycling this. I'm a little bit... I don't want to say concerned, but if I am still going to pill a boxfish, then... Yeah. Like, I'd probably have to sell Queen Bee and Quail on the same turn, and even then we don't get that much out of it. Oh, I think we're doing it, though. We have a lot of Quetzals, but yeah. I think we can afford to do it. So let's sell Queen Bee and the Quail. We get this down. When I pill it, it's going to turn my healthiest thing, so this one, into a 20/20. So yeah, plus 8/1. Not actually insane now that I think about it, because I'm effectively getting the same from a fire ant, but yeah. We'll just run this is fine. Awkward first turn. Or whatever this turn is. But we have some HP to play with, we might be fine. I just want the scaler. Yeah, this, show me that. Please. Insane. One with the 2 squad. We have 2 anglers. That's a miss, alright. Try again. There we go. I also don't know why I picked the quail. Maybe because the queen bee is likely to disappear. I'm probably selling it anyway, though, because I really want this to only hit the things I'm keeping. Wait a little bit. Yeah, we're selling it, right? Keep Stingray for that again. I could buy cat hair if I really wanted. Feels a bit weak, though, and I still need better equipment. I think we just ignore all of it. Keep ignoring. Huge, okay. Alright, I like all of this. So we can cycle Stingray and Cow next turn. Might open with Pizza before that. These guys are staying, so I might give that the stats. Give that equipment when we can. But yeah, we're only getting plus 2/2 out of these, but it's a small amount of scaling. It's something, you know? That almost felt manageable. Cat, pizza, no, well, cat, cow. So you do this. Oh wait, can I? Yeah, I can still afford it when I sell the cat, it's fine. Alright, make you big, sell cat again. Yeah, we do not want more of that. I don't need any of these. Can move you back again. Do I need a shield popper or anything at the front? I don't think it makes enough of a difference. Even my protective thing doesn't protect for much. Like, that's a 5 damage shield. Also, apparently it's the first time I've had this to level 3. But yeah, I assume we have the team then. I think this is it. I just need to try and survive. Get better equipment. Maybe level these, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah, equipment's definitely the big thing right now. Amazing. Hill, very good. I'm thinking cycle Oyster instead of holding onto Mammoth, but maybe that's not the move here. This is the... Oh no, Quetzalcoatl? Yeah, no, I will do that. Holding onto Mongoose is fine as well, but yeah, if it's potentially free XP, I think that's worth doing. We're pilling you... And I don't know, it's either 1 free gold or I hold on to Mammoth. I'm gonna take the free gold. Yeah, we can get you down for now. We're gonna stack 10 eventually, but that's fine. Or even this turn. Alright then. Oh, one more? Amazing. Huge. Alright, let's put you at the front again. Let you get that. I don't know. Yeah, I need equipment. We really need a melon or something. Like, maybe saving the Mongoose was the right move, just to try and not die in the next 2 turns. But at least I'm scaling. They're faster than most people. Please, Starfruit, save me. Honeydew melon, probably not. I think we stake one of the smaller ones. Put that on you, maybe. Because Honeydew is not the best big protective thing. Quetzalcoatlus. There's a questing beast in there. If we get that, then it's at least cheaper than this one, but... Yeah, I'm not sold. I could get, like, the level 2 questing beast thing, maybe. But, nah. Alright, so we go for Holy Water. Pray we find a cat at some point. I think I'm just going to leave the Anglerfish. Because I'd have to hold on to them for quite a while. And I'm literally... I'd only be down for Quetzal XP, and there's not even that many of them. So yeah, let's just try and find some better things. Pill for you is fine. Sure. Swap those around again. Send it. Please, team. I'd feel so much safer if I just had, like, 1 melon or okra on one of these guys. Save cat for when the grail pops. Hopefully find another decent food as well. Alright, it's 2/2 everywhere. Cycle this, roll once, or twice. Hold on to you. I still haven't seen a good stat food. There we go. Alright, so yeah, next time we can buy Holy Grail and Sushi with the cat doubles. That's very nice. I assume this is still the positioning. You are bigger than this one now, but I kind of like having honey at the back. Now it's a lot bigger than that one. To the point that I'm kind of worried about buying wide untargeted stats, but I don't know. I've already been like intentionally putting stats onto the Quetzal over these, so yeah, this is probably always going to happen. Water window, hello. No, I have to triple trade into that? What? This is why I need melon. Oh, that was awful. Alright, well, I might be able to get another one of these. So I guess I'll open with that. Yeah. Okay, so now let's buy cat. Sushi, please do not hit the cat, but honestly, if it doesn't hit both Quetzals, the dragon ones, it's kind of wasted, because these are going to hit the cat very soon, I think. It's pretty nice, though, and then... yeah, still cycle that. Still hits the dragon ones fine. Okay, when we get that down, we're definitely going for coconut if we're not dead. We might definitely be dead, though. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm thinking we... I don't know, you're already kind of a shield popper thing. Maybe we can just run it like this or something. You're actually going to be pretty big, I assume. You beat me, you did. And that's fine. Oh, triple melon, please. We're bigger, it's fine. See, now just imagine my team if I had triple melon. Imagine the things I could do. Alright, yeah, we're getting a coconut out here. So we're probably putting you to the front. I could level you up, but it's not worth it. Like, right now we're getting 6-6 in stats, you know, between these two a turn. It was so close to hitting the cap. Not just with that, but with, like, the random other stats we buy, I just don't think it's worth, yeah, anything there. Ending on questing beast, just to have something on the back of the team. I'm kind of down, you know, like, play this, play that. By the time this pops, like, we can sell that for the toy if we really need. But yeah, that gives me some time to just look for equipment. I think I'm okay with that. Oh, never mind. Okay, when I sell this, I'm probably just replacing it instantly with another mongoose. Maybe I can get really lucky and get double mongoose. Find enough, like, XP or something. But yeah. Happy enough, and I do not trust Radish on these. Like, random tier 6 equipment could be fine, but it might also basically do nothing. Also, I'm sorry to everyone who I keep clicking on, deleting their names. Yeah, I can't buy stats. I need... like, where are these? I don't think I've seen a single cornucopia, and I've seen one starfruit. Like, what am I meant to do for equipment? Is it really just Radish? Like, before battle, gain any useful perk from the pets tier. It could be fine. I just don't want to have to buy that. Okay. Send again. No, I thought they'd dodge it. Like, that was already maxed out, right? So they can still hit a 50-50. I know it's technically XP and not just stats, but that makes this quite a bit worse than I thought. You're screwed if we fight again. I'm honestly pretty happy to hear that because I am very afraid. Yeah, I feel like I'm 2 melons away from just being not completely safe, but pretty okay. I'm absolutely selling this and just getting another mongoose toy. So yeah, we'll just go for the 1. So yeah, replace that with you again. I would like to end on another thing at the back of my team. I could get stats again, but Let's not do that. I don't like these very much. Do I really just do pretzel for the 2/2? Having summons on something might be fine, but I'm still looking for better things later. Like, we're definitely going to want to replace it if I do. I think I just go stats, put that there for now. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to the chocolate because then we can definitely get level 2 thing at some point if I need it. You're bigger, so we'll do that. I will buy... Let's put that on you. So yeah, I think we're playing slow. I'm kind of done cycling then. Whoops. Yeah, we're playing slow. I need to check the teams and see how many people are alive and how good we are, but... Yeah, I'm mostly just going to try and win off having 2 50-50s with the coconuts, I think. Like... Against most of the teams, that seems like it would be enough, but... I don't know. When other people have things like this, they also kind of equally trade into them. Not so much if they have peanuts. It's definitely more favorable for me, but yeah. Stop! This is not the stuff I need! Alright, popcorn for now, but we are still selling that next turn. I'm also holding on to these like this, because there are going to be more than 2 turns, I assume. So next turn we sell that, we buy a mongoose, give it chocolate, buy a separate mongoose on top, and then we get level 2 air palm, and I can keep hold of this when I need it. And I guess I keep rolling and try and find more equipment. Okra, a little bit better. Alright, so we put that on you. Maybe I shouldn't have, actually, because that was the thing I needed to run at the front. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. I don't trust this one. So we are definitely doing the mongoose thing, so we're getting rid of you, ignoring the toy again. We level it this way, and then we can get 2 coconuts. And yeah, we're just using that with that. Like, I'm trusting it's fine, right? Like, is it? I feel pretty good against the top team, but they won't have the peanuts this turn, so I don't know how they're going to rearrange. Bottom team, if they keep that positioning, then we trade into that just fine. And I assume we're okay there as well. Like it... Yeah. I think that's fine. Guess I'll hold on to you again. Nothing else to play this turn. Queen B, something to leave at the back maybe, but I think we can ignore it. And honestly, I don't even need different equipment anymore. I could change your thing, but I kind of like where it is at the moment. I don't know how I'm going to use cow and have chocolate, but yeah. Yeah, we overwrote a mushroom. That was definitely worth it. And then I died. All right. Oh, top 2 though. All right, Amade, congratulations. GG's. God, if I had just one melon earlier, I wouldn't have been playing so, like... Yeah. So afraid, you know? Like, I didn't want to have to rely on coconuts, but if I don't have my own melons and stuff, then... Yeah. Being on 1 HP is not fun. Anyway, that was that. It was actually pretty fun for what it was. Oh, good night, Rager. Yep, have a good week. Yeah, so these are the other ones I picked out. Cake only is the next one we're doing, so every pet has to have some sort of cake equipment on it. That is chocolate cake, regular cake. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, that is different to the sprite I have. I just realized the sprite I use for the YouTube thumbnail has two candles in it. That's weird. Okay, well, yeah, chocolate cake, regular cake, and pancakes. Those are going to be the things we're allowed to use, but you are allowed any pets as long as they have any of those. You are allowed a mix of different cakes on the same team. But, yeah. Cakes only, it says chocolate. Chocolate, regular, and pan. Add pie and call it a dessert lobby. No. Although it's funny you mentioned that. I had a note in one of my files that mentioned pie, and I couldn't work out what it meant. I can't even remember where it is now. Yeah, I just have a note that says pancakes, but also the pie. And I have no idea what it was meant to mean. It's like next to a thing about a cake-only lobby, but not close enough that I'm convinced it's for the same thing. Oh, Panther lobby. All right. Yeah, no, I did not put that next to anything about Panther lobby. That does sound right, though. All right, I've added Panther lobby above it. I will look into that the next time I get to it. Yeah, for this one, I am definitely happier just calling it cakes, because they will have cake in the name. Just a clean distinction, and I don't know if there's other desserty foods I'd have to include. Vamroy, hello. Are we good to start then? It's like... we're probably good. Let's give it like 30 seconds longer. And again, we probably won't be having anything on our teams until at least tier 2, because I assume that's the earliest you can get cake down. Yeah, rabbit and seal. Yeah, I tried to add synergy, so I tried to add some decent like faint pets for chocolate cake, some decent food synergy things for regular cake. I haven't used it before, so I don't actually know how good it is with things, but yeah, we have rabbit and seal and, you know, blue jay, some farmer stuff. All those. Isn't this skewer from Snapping Turtle some sort of Japanese dessert? I didn't think so. I can't remember what it looks like, but I assume that's just a kebab, a meat skewer thing. Panther? I don't think I have Panther in here. Yeah. Anyway, I think we can get started then, so good luck, everybody. Remember, nothing on your team until you have a cake on it, unless it's a sloth. But yeah, good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing a new one today. We're doing cakes only. So on every pet on your team, you have to have some kind of cake equipment. That can be either chocolate cake, regular cake, or pancakes. You can have a mix of all three, but yeah, nothing down on your team unless it has at least one of these. The one exception to that is a sloth, which you can have down without any equipment, or even different equipment if you find that somehow. But yeah, that is it. I need to find things I can use. Lemming would be preferable to this, but yeah, I'll take what I can get. Either vivid pencils. I'm assuming I said everything I needed to say. Do we have cupcakes? Yeah, we have the other cakes. So they're not equipment, but we do have cupcakes and eat me cake and, you know, sugar glider, which is another source of cupcakes. None of those matter, but they are in. I'll be selling these again, so don't get any ideas if you're watching me. There we go. Alright, so we're starting next turn with 2 free rolls and 1 extra gold, thanks to the lemming. No cheating, very nice. And yeah, the first cake we can find is chocolate, so we're going to be looking for faint things, I guess. Is there a best one? Like, these summon fairly big things. I imagine Stork is pretty great later. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking Sturgeon, Stilt, Spider, maybe Taki, probably the main things I'm looking for. But yeah, will not matter unless I have at least one cake ready. So yeah, I wish you were equipment. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's roll these. I'd like at least a feint ability, not you. Again, no, please, not the flamingo. Anything but the flamingo. Wow, I am rolling a lot of flamingos, okay. So yeah, Black Neck Stilt. Feint gain 2 trumpets, except it has chocolate cake, so before attack gain 3 XP in feint, so it will go to level 2 and instead give us 4 trumpets. Summons a 4/4 dog when there is at most one thing left in your team. Not like ideal, because it's not going to have an ability. Like this would generate more net stats total, and this one would have the same amount of stats, but you know, summon an actual pet, so it will have like an ability. Same deal here. This is actually like one of the worst things I could have gotten, but I needed something down. It's whatever. 13 rolls, no cake. Oof. I will take that draw. Thank you for not killing me. I'm freezing this. I cannot trust that we just happened to find another one. Leveling this up. This is actually a pretty good thing, because then we could get a regular cake onto some food synergy things, maybe. So I think I'm happy to do that. Oh. Oh no. What do I do here? Am I definitely keeping Stalk? I assume. Plus, if I find like deer or something, I can still put the chocolate cake on that. So yeah, we're just going to wait. I'm gonna hold on to you. It's kind of awkward. Sure. Alright. So yeah, next turn we stack that, and depending on what it is, I either buy it and give that chocolate cake, or if I'd rather give it a different thing, so regular cake, we can just hold on to that and, yeah, stalk chocolate cake for now. Unfortunately, did not get any stronger, so hoping we don't have too tough of a fight here. You can't run that! Guys, don't run things on your team if it doesn't have cake. That is the one rule. Please. Yeah, we'll just get the deer down. Okay. So do that. I'm gonna unfreeze you now because I can just find regular cake, and I'd rather do that with most things, I think. Like maybe I freeze tree. That'd be kind of nice with a... Yeah. Regular cake. Positioning, probably happy this way. Not gonna buy stats. No, you messed up. I mean, if you're going to combine them, then fine. I keep clicking people's names. But yeah, what I really don't want to see is people buying stuff and then, you know, using the extra time to look for equipment cross turns. But yeah, mistakes happen, so don't worry about it. Chocolate cake activates before Cuddle Toad Broom. Yeah, wait. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Isn't the Cuddle Toad Broom start a battle? Like, surely that would go before a before attack ability. And yeah, cake. End turn, eat 1 slice, and gain +2/+2 until next turn. So that seems like it has pretty good synergy with a tree. And I don't know, buy avocado. Is that or I just roll for another cake, which is probably more important right now? And I'm more likely to find it now instead of diluting the pool further. So yeah, let's look for cake. Puppy. Puppy's also very nice. Puppy is very good. I'm gonna take a puppy. All right. Cake, good. Okay, that's very nice. Brain Grab is also really good here, I think. Empty front space, jump to the front to gain +2 attack and melon. So yeah, I think that works really nice with these. Having food synergy would be cool. Like Locust is probably one of the first decent ones, but yeah, some of the later stuff is very nice. I'm just gonna do it this way. And I'm gonna leave Brain Cramp. Let's see if we can find a tier 4. Oh yeah. Actual food synergy. Might be a bit more interesting. Squirrel. Another chocolate cake as well. I'm not sure. Like, if I take another chocolate cake, I'd really just want it on a deer right now, and I don't really see a reason to have another deer when I can just stack it into this one. I know the squirrel's kind of tempting though. You know, I can buy like that and cake, and then I can freeze this one and buy it cheaper later. Like, maybe that's fine. Double is definitely too much. So yeah, we'll roll that one. I don't like Farmer Cat because half my team is just imploding instantly. Anteater, maybe? It's kind of really nice with tree, you know, if we put like that in here and get loads of extra stats onto tree after it's got coconut. That could be worse. Ooh, these pair really nicely together. I don't know. I'm gonna freeze that as well. I don't know what I'm doing over here, like... This is like way too difficult to use. But yeah, manatee and cupcakes pair very nicely with each other. Alright. Wowie. Extra discounted. Alright, so what am I doing? If I'm putting chocolate cake on anything, it's anteater. It does not work well with any of these things. But they are pretty good. Depending. I don't know. If we use a hawk and it kills a chocolate cake thing, then chances are they're going to get the value anyway, even if it's not total. I think I'm probably just going to have to leave these. I don't know, maybe I do value. It's still tier 4. Alright, we'll get you down. I'm going to buff the tree because it keeps it below 6 still. But it is close to being an issue. I'm not going to freeze any of these because we still need another cake now. Right, W, sure. I will leave 2 things behind this just in case like one of them dies somehow. But yeah. Ideally, the ant stats go onto the tree that already has equipment. I'm also kind of scared of these scaling teams because while I'm winning right now, I'm not actually getting any bigger or stronger. Oh, wowee, cow waffle. Fun. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Like, still cycle cow onto squirrel, is that okay? I'm going to do it. Can't put stats onto tree yet. Blue Jay, faint, give 3 random friends, +1/+1 for each food this is eaten. Okay, so that could be very good. Like, we put cake on that, and then it gets 1 trigger a turn, and then if we find other things that generates, yeah, food instances, so I guess the Farmer Crow that I rolled, maybe. That's a level, I think we just do that. Remove 4 health from 1 random enemy for every food this is eaten, or... in coconuts. Okay, I'm gonna go for coconut crab, I think. I didn't know what to do there. It was either buy it or save it for the discount and roll more, but I didn't realize I had so much money left. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Cow waffle combo, big brain time. I hate it. I never get to use waffle with cows. I know you obviously need them on your team already, but yeah, I just can't do it. And I really want to do this differently. Oh, actually, maybe coconut crab is bad. If I end up running like a farmer dog, then I can't have it permanently trigger or I'd be cheating. So I'd at most be allowed to feed it 1 thing a turn, and I'd have to feed it exactly 1 thing a turn to not cause issues. Maybe I'll leave that then. Can I find... I'm gonna leave Puppy. Can I find... Oh. Cake? A single cake, please? Anyone? I do not know what to do. Yeah, I'm already losing it. We've had a few good games today. I've hit the point where I do not have the brain power to know what to do. Alright, so it's very cheap. Try and level you. I guess. I've already rolled one. Red Panda could be very fun. I just don't trust that we're going to find it. I don't know why I have Starfruit in here. Yeah, I should have taken that out because we're not allowed different equipment anyway. Let's see how a sloth. Like, are these not it? What's the play? Like, if I'm not using you for stats, then you're good for getting attack. Cat's just a good all-round thing. Yeah, I don't even know. I'll work out what I'm doing when I actually find a thing to play. I don't know. Alright. That could be worse. I'm gonna leave Salable. I know it'll cost 1, and that's not bad, but yeah, I'm good. Pancakes! I could look for that. Haven't seen a regular cake in forever. It's because I haven't... Like, I just wanted a regular cake, because that's what would have been best for, the thing I was holding on to, Blue Jay. But, yeah. And now it's looking like a food build is probably not going to happen, so I think we're just going to use this pancakes on, like, a lionfish and then try and make that big. I don't know how, like, maybe I sell tree and then, you know, cycle a cow, because, again, I can't use this the way I want to. Cat, yeah, okay, we're definitely doing something here. So get you down, give that to you, so you're caked up as well. We get rid of tree. Let's say hold. Like, it'd be nice to just run cat if we have a squirrel. Like, we can still keep most of this team. I actually don't even know what I'm doing. Let's just get out of the way, alright. Try and find another one later. Yeah. That might be fine. Yeah, okay. Doesn't even matter that I'm not using all my stuff every turn. Also, this is amazing. We found chocolate cake and cake. So yeah, we're probably getting something else down here. We could just get a Highland cow, but it's not like the optimal thing. Like, there are a lot of things that benefit from being really big in here. But I also just don't have a way to scale, so maybe I use Highland cow with Silky and call that a day. You know, get rid of Anteater. I think that could be worse. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Alright, just get things down. Get going. We can freeze you. Maybe you sell Deer, but I might die. Yeah, I think I'm locked in. I think we get the cat, and then it's mostly over. Trying the little squirrel is gonna be too difficult. So yeah. We get you to trigger first, and then this transforms both of those, which will then not have abilities anymore. Those are not the abilities I needed, but I guess 1 Peanuts is kind of nice. It's kind of good. Okay. Prioritize you, maybe? Or this, actually, because it's transforming, so yeah, probably get more out of that, but I'll level the lionfish. Find both, right? Am I even gonna find... I'm just gonna keep cycling the cats for now. Like, we'll roll a few times before I buy this, and maybe we can find cake again. But... Good, okay. Not the equipment we wanted, but it's something to, like, justify having it. Okay, so we could do that. If I really wanted, I could transform the cat instead. Like, maybe that's worth it. It actually might be. Because then the feint will do something. We get something else in the chain. Yeah, sure, we'll do it that way. I'm gonna freeze these, because at the very least, this gets me, like, you know, neutral on the money. Might just be dead, though. I've been, like, behind a lot of these teams for a while. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Still made it to, like, the top 2/5 maybe. Not a great team, but we kind of started doing something at the end. But, oh well. GG's, guys. Good game, and good luck to the rest of you. Let's see, so there are still quite a few people in that. We could do a Speedy something. I'd rather commit, like, the full time to these two, but... Is there anything else we can do? Speedy something in the turtle pack? Nah. Speedy turtle? Yeah, I was thinking we do something in the turtle pack. I just didn't know whether it's Speedy no rules or, yeah, another modifier. 3 slots. I'm down to do that, yeah. Okay, let's do a Speedy game of 3 slots only in the turtle pack. 3 slow. Alright, give me a minute to change the title, but... Yeah, we'll start this up in like a minute and a half, maybe. Oh, sorry, I didn't change the timer, sorry. Take that 53 SL. Speedy, 3 slots only. Okay, so for anyone that joined the last one, we have remade it, so the new code is 3SL. Apologies. Okay, made my marker, all good. What are the rules? You can have at most 3 things on your team. If you find a sloth, you're allowed that in addition to your 3 things, but yeah. That is it. I also assume we have everyone that... Yeah. I don't know. There's always going to be a trickle because people are still dying from the last lobby, but... I think we're probably good to go. So, good luck, everybody. Remember, we do have a fast timer, so... You know, good luck. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're in the turtle pack, and we're doing a speedy game of 3 slots only. So in this, on your team, you can have at most 3 pets at any one time. If you find a sloth, you're allowed that in addition to your 3 things, but yeah, that is the rule. Get these to start, I guess. You're kind of nice for pivots. And yeah, if I want to buy anything next turn, I'm either going to have to stack on top, sell, or... Yeah, buy food, I guess. And when the stream ends? We're probably halfway through. I don't know. I didn't think I'd be okay to stream today because I like did not sleep at all last night. But yeah, at least another hour. Pig, I really don't want to buy that. Let's just roll for combos. Yeah, show me the duck, please. That'd be a nice one. Can't even get these in a nice way. I could double sell and get double pigeon, but that's... this feels even worse. Yes. Okay, let's try and be efficient about this. I'm going to sell... Haha, fish. I'm going to sell that, stack that next turn. But we're going to wait a second and then roll for some tier 2s, and then, yeah, sell duck, sell this. Have a couple of pretty big things, hopefully. This is a horrible team to run second turn, but we don't need to win. So that's good news. Might even need to. Yeah, we can just stack now then. These are both decent enough. Like, the peacock's a very nice find. So yeah, sell duck, get peacock and sheep, I'm thinking, and then sell beaver, buy spider, and then we're kind of done. It's kind of nice running badger with peacock if we find garlic or something, but I don't like badger. Badger scares me. The amount of times it gives me a horrible trade somehow, it just is too upsetting. All right, let's do you. And this is my team for now. Potentially Pill Spider. But honestly, I'm thinking we don't do anything with it until we're at tier 3. Alright, oh, level Spider, right? Level you as well. Well, you know, try for it. I don't know how I'm gonna make room anymore, because if I level the Spider, that's still, like, the thing I'd like to sell the most. I guess we sell sheep over it, but yeah. What about pilling it, though? If we level and pill the Spider, we do lose 2 extra stats, but, you know, we get a tier 3 instead. Maybe we freeze. I might be interested in that, but I feel like most of the time I pill spiders, it doesn't actually do anything good for me, and I end up selling it anyway. That is unfortunate. Our peacocks were going to trade one for one, but then, yeah, they kind of sabotaged themselves with the mosquito. Double camel is also very interesting. Squirrel. Oh, this is very difficult to say no to. Okay, so if we pill this now, dolphin's amazing, giraffe is good scaling. Elephant is kind of synergy, but I don't really want that. Camel's cool, rabbit's cool. Let me try. Oof. Okay, I'm probably just gonna get rid of that again, but yeah. Okay, we could have kept the sheep with dog and not played squirrel. It's not like I saved stuff, but yeah, I think we can definitely get value out of squirrel if we're in the game long enough. There we go. Another pill. Probably not. Am I keeping dog? If I just cycle other dogs, I can make this just insanely big for a turn. You know, like, this is a 1 gold 4/2 buff. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good. I think I'll do this. And I either freeze Salad Bowl to discount it, or I just buy it now, but yeah, let's discount, see if we can find the peacock, maybe. Or dog levels, we can keep doing this for a bit. I don't love it, but it is very big. Rip. Nice finds. Okay, yeah, still just buy, like, most of this then. Like, yeah, let's just buy all of it, that's fine. So you're gonna discount some random stuff, you're still very big. I'm thinking we get 1 extra decent turn out of dog. If we find pigs, great, but yeah, for the most part, I just want to find the level and then run it big for 1 turn and then sell it and buy whatever my level up reward is as soon as I can, because this thing is a lot of effort to keep big when I don't have summons. Yeah, I want to change. It's not a horrible team, but it has no direction. Oh, this is all very nice. Can I put this here? It makes more sense to put it on you, but yeah, I think we put this here. Pill turtle. Now I don't even want to get rid of dog. I just want to pill turtle onto it. I'm still getting rid of dog. I still dislike it, so I think we change yours. And I'm gonna cycle dog next turn to see a tier 6. But yeah, there's a chance I do just sell the dog on the same turn, because it's 3 gold. It's going to be fairly big, but if I'm not cycling anything else, it's not like anything that special. Garlic, maybe. Leopard. Okay, I love a leopard. Do I cycle some stuff this turn just to make a really big dog? Because I get +6, +3 every time I do. I could make a very big dog if I wanted, but I don't want to. Well, maybe I get rid of you, actually. We'll just roll a few times. Yeah. Cats. Actually, that would be pretty good. Yeah, having the turkey, I could have done a little bit of cycling. I'm still selling the dog next turn, but yeah, buying turkey, buy cat, sell turkey. It's like a 2 gold, 3/1 buff. Could be worse. But yeah, I think this is fine. So we have cheaper food thanks to squirrel, we have double value food thanks to cat, and we have a thing that benefits from being very big. So I think that's the direction we're going in. Say goodbye to that. Definitely buy both of these and probably level squirrel first, just because it might show me another one of these as well. Dragon's not as good. Don't really care about gorilla. Dude. Freeze you in case you find a pill, maybe. Alright, this is going to be a weak turn. Unless someone else is also pivoted. Little bit spooked. Yeah, that is very big. Alright, staff food, please. Big. Alright. Get large. Find me a pill or something. I think I am just going to buy this because it's a lot of... Oh my god. Oh, I hate it. I almost want to sell a cat so I can pill this turn. But that is such a bad move. I think we freeze it. I need to... Actually, we're already at tier 6. I might just find it naturally. I still do want to find more staff food. But yeah, we definitely want to get equipment on here ASAP because I am about to die. I would have died to this anyway, but yeah, that's sad. Okay, we did find a pill again. Not what I wanted, but, you know. That works. I'm probably buying this. I don't know, though. Like, it's 1 gold, but I could also just roll once and potentially find 2 stat food. And if I do, then I can use up all my cat triggers this turn. If I buy this, I definitely can't. And I actually don't like the equipment. Yeah, I much prefer that. Okay, so we definitely buy pizza. I could save chocolates. I think I do, because we're not that likely to find something good with you. I'm just probably dead. Which is fine. If I can survive this turn, we're going to jump in power, but... Yeah, I don't think I'm very strong. Oh, wait. We live, save me. Stop giving me pills. Freeze. Oh, wow. Okay, probably this. I'm really afraid. Like, leveling the cat makes the most sense if I'm not dead next turn. I'm not convinced I'm not dead next turn, though. So the right play might be to roll chocolate and try and find stat food. Or steak. Okay, show me another stat food. Nice. Alright, so we'll do that. I might just level leopard next turn if we live. That's kind of nice. Huge. Alright, stop. Where's the stat food, dude? Oh, I am so afraid. We're doing you. I'm feeling a bit safer now. Yeah, okay. Do that. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty nice. So that means we can save the chocolate for leopard, and I can level up both cat and leopard at some point. Not. I mean, I technically could do it on the same turn, but then I can't even buy any stat food, so not ideal, but we're kind of making it somewhat. Haven't cheated in for a while because of different time zones, but you're up late doing homework. You're keeping me company. Well, hope it's going well. Right, so am I leveling... Can I keep getting away with not leveling leopard? I really just want to level up cat and then find more scaling, but honestly, looking at the teams, I might just be dead. I don't know how I get through that. This is all pretty bad. Maybe I do this, actually. Oh, okay. Okay, I think cat's probably good then. So we're definitely looking for your level. I'm not going to try and level you either. No, we're one short. We live. We needed one more attack for that to be a really safe fight, so I'm amazed I'm still alive. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy you. Okay, I feel a bit safer. Like, we're actually kind of big now. I am interested in knowing if there's a better, like, set of equipment I could have down, because there's a lot of little snipers. Like, looking at this, that mosquito might be as good as my leopard. If everyone's just running melons everywhere. Because I'm basically just popping melons and then that's it. Thank you for the amazing pill once more, game. I'm not buying a cupcake. My free is huge pill. We're kind of running out of things to do, which is a great problem to have. So yeah, mosquito, scary to have melons, but I am bigger than that team at least, so we're probably fine. These teams are pretty scary because they are going to be putting out a lot of damage and melting my shields first. But I don't know. I'm pretty certain my leopard is guaranteed to hit all three things, so they shouldn't have... Yeah, melons around either. Yeah, we're good. Just keep it going, then. Nice. Assuming pilling this is fine. The cat. Cow? Yeah, just cycle that. I put it here. We're gonna be wasting stats on you, like, very soon, but... Yeah, let's just put that there. We'll put one on here, and then I'll, like, cap you off just to make it slightly more damage, but... Yeah, it does mean any future, any future wide scaling things, like sushi, definitely leaving a little extra stats on the table. But that's fine. And PKS, congrats on getting first! Dude, I completely forgot that that hadn't been redeemed yet. Yeah, we're like 2 hours into the stream. That is really funny. I'm gonna start collecting cats, I think. I have no reason to do it, but I also don't have a reason not to do it. And we're now maxed out, very nice. So yeah, team is done. Have I won? I feel like I'm stronger than these teams. I don't know what to look for. We don't need anything anymore. The best thing I can do is roll for a slot. Buy cans. There's no shot there's enough time in the game for that to matter. But you're probably right in that that's like the only thing I can do to potentially do better now. Yeah, because this does nothing. And I'm pretty certain the equipment I have is as good as I'm going to get. Like, I could change it to garlic or something, but I don't know where this is going to target because everything has the same stats. You're always targeting the backline, but, you know, it's not like we block more. We're putting garlic on it or something. Don't need any of the rest. I'm not going to buy cans, but I will roll for slot. Yeah, fun stuff. Level for the sake of it? No. It lowers my odds of finding slots. I don't want to. I'm pretty certain having this here doesn't decrease my chances at all. Like, I think it's like the odds of finding a slot is per roll. And you like can only find one per roll anyway. So yeah, I think your odds of finding a slot are the same regardless of whether you have like 4 things frozen or none. Unfreeze cat? No. I just explained why. I'm freezing more cats if I find them. I just need to kill that bottom team before they... Yeah, they're already 50-50. Like, now we're in an awkward position, because... What, is it a summon? Is that all I can do different? I don't really need the melon, because I'm not going to have one either. And this is the best summon I can get, sure. Sloth me. Save me. I'm rolling a lot of cats that I said I'd freeze. Teehee. Oh, you said it before the explanation. Alright, in that case, I'm very sorry. Also, what changed? Did they just hit things in a different order? Why are you, like, healthier than when you had a melon? Whatever. Okay, GG's. Good game, everybody. Solid lobby. Summon would get sniped by Blowfish Death. I'm not convinced it would. Like, again, if it's two 50-50s bumping into each other and dying, I'm pretty certain the Blowfish will not be able to hit, like, a fresh summon from the other thing. I think it just, like, cancels out when there's nothing on board. So, yeah. Decent, very nice. Onwards, I guess, going into Sharks only. Maybe, or we could do, like, Same only first, I don't know. I think Shark only is probably the more different one. Yeah, we'll do this one next, alright. Hold on, I'm clicking things at random and it is not working. Shark. Sleep deprived my bee. Same! I know I already said this, but I'm amazed I'm holding it together as well as I have been. Like, I'm definitely not playing amazingly well, but, you know, I'm kind of doing stuff in the right order. Oh yeah, primates only. I forgot about... Well, not forgotten about that one, but we haven't done that one in, like, 2 months. Yeah, also... We'll make a note. Next to Anubis Lobbies. Okay, yeah, so sharks only. There are 6 sharks. I'll try and list the ones I can remember. Regular shark, tier 5. Actually, no, they start at tier 4. So angel shark, tier 4. Whale shark, tier 4. Goblin shark, tier 4, I think. Then there's regular shark and nurse shark at tier 5. And then there's hammerhead shark at tier 6. So 6 sharks, all fairly late game. So yeah, we'll probably be doing the guinea pig strats to start. Shrek. Nah, Cyclops is Shrek. Alright, anyway, do we have everyone? People were trickling in, but I think we're probably steady at 57. How old am I? I'm 27. If my memory works, which it doesn't very well. Okay, anyway, let's get started then. So, yeah, again, don't want to see anything on your teams this early. It's gonna be a few turns. But yeah, good luck. You're old, man, I know. Alright, everybody, welcome. We are doing sharks only, so in this one you can only use the whale shark, angel shark, goblin shark, regular shark, nurse shark, and hammerhead shark, so all these guys. Nothing else unless it's a sloth. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. Blah blah blah. Alright, so I'm gonna cycle lemmings first turn, but yeah, I think I want to end with some... Mom says frozen, or maybe I do just want to find more lemmings. I'm gonna freeze this one. The sulking warriors. Skulking. So yeah. Lemming, gain 1 extra gold next turn when you sell it. Nice. One more or marmoset, please. There we go. Alright, pretty good. Not actually that impressive of a setup, but we are going to start next turn with 1 free roll and 2 extra gold, so yeah, we look for guinea pig and pray that we find... Well, actually, we have a lot of time to find them, but yeah, at least 2. But yeah, I tried to make a pack that kind of had... Oh no, I forgot, I wanted to do hard mode with this. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to do hard mode, because I thought it'd be cool having a potential shark game with Paper Shredder. So I added in loads of like random summoner things that could be funny if you actually got lucky enough to find it, but yeah. I don't know, it's all good. I already ran into a clone. Nice. I absolutely clicked the roll button, but I didn't let go, so I didn't actually roll. It's, yeah, a little bit lucky. Okay, so we want to find 1 more before, you know, tier 3 starts, just so we can get like 2 shots at finding some of these things. I think it's kind of nice though. Like I like these 4 the most, I think. Like Nurse Shark, we do have cherries. There is a way to get trumpets. I guess you could also get I don't know, a summon somehow, but I don't think there's any obvious ways in here. But yeah, I think those 2 are going to be a little bit awkward to use. These 3 are all kind of scaling, and this is like indirectly scaling. It'd be nice to have a mix. All right, 1 more, please. Incredible. Alright, if I clogged up my shop, is there still a chance that a sloth can pop out on the side? Or is that just, yeah, no shot you can find a sloth anymore? Because I want to know whether it's actually worth rolling or not. And yeah, beluga sturgeons, I don't know whether they're sharks, but they definitely don't have shark in the name. So for this one, they're not allowed. Please do get rid of them. Wish you would have added seaweed or new banana for goblin shark strats. Oh, I kind of see what you're saying, yeah. No, you're right, that's a decent suggestion. We'll make a note. Transform, equip for shark pack. I kind of just assumed that goblin sharks wouldn't eat many things, but they actually might this early. Considering you can't like get many stats early on, like by the time you can buy goblin sharks, everything's still defaults. Yeah, maybe they will be pretty decent. Anyway, guinea pig time. Show me sharks. We got one. Alright, whale shark. Gain perk or ailment, remove it, and gain +1/+1 triple in battle. So that's a way to get scaling. Gonna check the next one though. And toys. Not really toys I'm interested in, but we can just do it anyway, I guess, because I can cycle 1 and then end on you. So yeah, 6/6. Is that where I use this one to cycle into a melon? which is a 1/1 buff for you, which I do not think is very good. So yeah, we'll do that and just send it. When face reveal? Never. The face will be revealed when I go to like an in-person thing, probably. Don't think I'm gonna be I'm definitely not gonna make a big deal out of a face reveal, but yeah. I also just prefer streaming and making videos without a webcam. Sorry, bad rule follower. It's probably fine. It's not fine for Bob, but it's fine. Puppy, I kind of want to. Also, I forgot we had Water of Youth. I don't have many packs with Water of Youth in anymore because it breaks a lot of the perk ones. But yeah, I could have saved a tier 4 and potentially transformed it into this instead of cycling, but you know, I have other things to do. I'm gonna do this because it's cheaper. Buying the egg is also a 1/1 buff, but I don't really like it. Good dog, sure. Friend lost perk, give it garlic, works 1 time per turn. So I'm assuming that does work. I put it in the pack, so I assume it does, but yeah, it's been a long while since I used a Bilby. Or even these, I just never really used Whale Shark. Yeah, if it's only getting a 1/1 buff, I'm not really loving it right now. Maybe for Wall Chicken, because that's like a 4/2 buff, but yeah, I think for now we just kind of leave. I'd rather the lemming money. I don't even care about the Unagi 1/1 buff. Fish reveal. I'll reveal that I don't have fish. Ooh, vanilla bean? Yeah, okay. Find the sharks, please. That's free. I could cycle Gariel, but I don't really want to. I did say I'd maybe buy a Wool Chicken, and I think it's worth it for this guy. Yeah, let's do that. So that's an ailment, so 4/2 buff. I need to sell these, but we'll do that in a second. Goblin Shack is nice. I could buy it this turn by double selling Vanilla Bean U, but I think I want Vanilla Bean onto 2 things, so let's be a bit greedy. See if we can find a second. Wow. Ambrosius also... I mean, it's good, but like a second Vanilla Bean would be amazing, so let's be a bit more greedy. No. Alright, well, still, Vanilla Bean, double buy these, that's a decent turn. I could freeze this, but we're going to be at tier 5 by the time I can buy it. I think we leave. Yo, Luke Windu, thank you for the sub. 3 months, really appreciate it. And wow, I actually did need those extra stats. Shame. Oh god, the sound. Okay. Well, this isn't my dream squad, but we can definitely use double Whale Shark. Like, pilling... If we can get them leveled up, then pilling a bear or, like, visitor. Maybe a microbe. You know, there's, like, efficient ways to get extra stuff. Also, another thing. Maybe I do leave you further back, then. I normally just leave things in, like, kind of attack order, you know? Most top-heavy at the front and the opposite to the back, but... Yeah, start the battle, swallow the first enemy with 6 health or less, and release it with 1 HP on feint. So that's probably a lot better if we just don't have it die at all. If I can make that work. Huzzah. Alright. So, buy this. We roll. I don't actually know if I want a regular shark anymore. I feel like you especially, if you're going to use shark scaling, you know, like actively pilling things, you want multiple sharks. At least these guys, you can potentially just use a few of them by themselves. Also, what do I do here? Am I happy to run these separate? I think I'd rather try and level one of these. Like, we might be approaching the point where these can't do anything anymore. But also, like, leveling a whale shark is probably a lot better. So yeah, let's look into that. Even this, though, like, building a microbe, it's going to make you weak. It's not even that many stats. Let's just ignore it, then. Onwards. I'm thinking we try and get you to level 3, and then we can use a hammerhead if we find that. And, you know, maybe I do have a big range. We have, like, a goblin shark, a whale shark, a hammerhead, or 2 hammerheads. That would be nice. Four angel sharks. Oh, I should maybe be afraid. Because I put in Lollipop for angel sharks, so like, they have consistent scaling, and they can turn it into attack as well, so... Yeah, a little bit spooky. I think we do make rooms, let's do that. And we did find a hammerhead, okay. Like, chicken, that's a 5-3 buff. That's pretty good. Although I do also have boxfish in here, so I mean, if I don't do that, I could also just pill it, and you're still the target for that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, actually. Let's buff you, but try and find... Yeah, I want to get you to level 3, and eventually, like, similar thing with you. Do I even do another cow, actually? Now it's, like, very important that I find the last XP. Yeah, let's roll. I'm probably gonna have to stack those together. Nice. Okay. Oh, there we go. Lollipop won't work. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot what it did. I thought it was just a health scaler for some reason. Yeah, true. Alright, so that didn't work, but now it will. Go crazy. Another one of this, amazing. We are going to keep Blobfish, because we're going to want to both level the Hammerheads and the Goblin Sharks. We're still free to stack in. I'm assuming I just buy another Hammerhead this turn. Yeah, we do want equipment. I could just be buying stuff for the Whale Shark. I'd rather pill this. Let's hold on to both, maybe. Okay, maybe not then. So we can feed that strawberry jam. Like, that's a 1 gold for a 3/3 buff. That's definitely worth it. Starfruit, probably going on to one of these too. Happy with the positioning for now. We'll rearrange when the flashlight pops, though. Patat, hello. You're here. Sorry your phone died in the middle of the night, so you didn't have an alarm. Hey, no worries. We're good, nice. Yeah, you caught us in the middle of Sharks Only. I don't know how well it's going. I feel like I'm on the verge of being pretty okay, because I have a lot of money now. But, yeah, I don't know. My backline are probably pretty close to not doing anything ever again. Alright, pepper. Probably one of the better things right now. Or I could do magic beans if I'm ever planning to sell this, which maybe at some point, but yeah, I'm thinking pepper. Maybe just do you. Keeping these live would be nicer. Sure. Let's do that. We have you again. Still waiting to pill the other one. Chicken leg, because I can target where it goes. Because it's the same as popcorn onto here, and I don't really want popcorn everywhere else. I don't trust hot dogs. I'm still stacking stuff together. Nice. Could stack that and potentially buy another one, which we're definitely doing next turn, but I don't want to buy that shark. Sure. I see the angel shark. We're going to leave it though. No, my thing. They had another thing coming in at the end, but I think that would have been a draw. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, stack in. We need to play the Stingray. We did find another one. Huge. Alright, keep greeting. Flashlight all the way. Steak? I don't love it. Maybe I stack these and then we buy orange. It's not great for the thing, but you know. Yeah, we're probably just gonna buy these. I'll stack it again if I have to. So buy pear or I buy avocado and then trust that I can get more value out of my 3 gold in the future. I mean, I like that idea, but also I feel like I'm gonna lose HP. Whatever. We need equipment. I'm probably gonna lose anyway if I don't have equipment down. It's like 1 melon or... Yeah, okra on my front line would go a very long way. Yeah, my backline's not really doing anything anymore. So what happens when I W up? Alright, you start a battle, swallow the first enemy with 6 or less HP, and then it goes to 18 or less. So yeah, if the Angel Sharks are just buffing attack, like maybe there's a chance we can get that, but it's not hard to get something above, you know, 20 HP, especially like at this stage. Keep buying this. God, I don't know. I think we're keeping that separate. So maybe put down there until we have like better things to do. 1 on each. Play that. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time, aren't I? Okay, could have been worse. Okay, I'm gonna put that there for the 3-3. I haven't been doing that so far. Which is maybe a mistake. But yeah. Oh, finally, a decent fight? No, I'm dead? Nah, it's painful. Well, fair enough. I did get very greedy. Like, considering the setup I had, I should have had bigger things at this stage, I think. But, oh well. We did it. GG, GG. Again, same issue, so I don't know whether we do a speedy something or other. Like, it's 8 o'clock. We can do, like, a speedy game or something, and then maybe end the stream with same only. Oh, I wanted to do tree kangaroos as well. So maybe we can do that. Tree kangaroos and then same only. Or the other way around. This might be harder to do with a speedy lobby. Yeah, let's do that the other way around. I'm going to do a slightly speedy same only thing. So we'll just go down to 60. It's just 15 seconds, but it's probably going to make a difference over the whole thing. So yeah, all the pets on your team have to be the same pet. I have tweaked this pack since we did it last time, so there shouldn't be many like scaling type things around. It's mostly just actual abilities. It's potato and you're scared. It does look like it. Also, is there anyone else that I've accidentally clicked on and nuked their names? Because I've been doing that a lot today, and I don't know if I've caught all of them. You're on the screen. I feel like you were at the bottom just then, and then it disappeared again. Oh, it's jumping too much. I quit. I'm not scrolling. Oh, you're Godson. Okay. Maybe it's still Meow? I thought I saw something else that started with like something similar to Mac. Yeah, maybe it was that. Oh, maybe it was Machine Frog I saw. I may just be making stuff up now. I felt like I saw it. Is Bonobo in to get a full sloth team? I mean, even if it was, it wouldn't really... Oh no, I guess it would be allowed, because you'd be running sloths, yeah. It'd be a Bonobo team plus sloth. Unfortunately, they're not in, because that is the only time you'd actually really use a Bonobo. Without cheating, you know. Yeah, just join, assume this is still the same pet. It is, yeah. All pets must be the same thing. They can have different equipment and different stats and all that, but yeah. Anyway, I think we get started then. This is just kind of a somewhat speedy one to try and sync up again. There we go. We've got one more person. Good stuff. All right. Everybody, welcome. We're in a custom game and we're doing same only. So on your team, you can only have one type of pet. Like if I buy this duck, I can only run ducks until I sell it again and go for some other type of thing. I'm actually kind of tempted to sell it now and buy the 2 possums because they're fairly big and I can still sell them to make like a feint pivot later maybe. So yeah, let's be the Tired Bones. We have a possum squad. And yeah, all usual rules apply. You can have any equipment. A sloth can go on any team, not just a sloth only squad, etc. Okay, so that obviously would have crushed me if I was a single duck. Now I'm looking at frogs and I kind of want to do something there, but yeah, we're committing to these. Can I find one more, please? No. Buying an apple makes me a lot stronger, but I don't need to be stronger this turn. And honestly, I don't know if I even pivot to tier 3. Although if I don't, there aren't even faint things at tier... Sorry. Tier 2, I don't know if I'd pivot to tier 3 though, because there aren't faint pets. So I'd have to wait for like tier 4 if I wanted to use the abilities, but... Yeah, let's roll. I'd rather try and find another thing or two to play next turn. Oh. And we did lose, yeah. I clicked on someone's name. I'm very sorry. Alright. I think we keep going. I think we just keep rolling, collecting these. If we roll into like triple stalk or something, then yeah, maybe I pivot, but I think we just keep trying to find more of these and yeah, buy some equipment when it doesn't seem horrible. Alright, I'll try and have a look at the teams and the names. Just in case. Did I not? Yeah, whatever, okay. We can do it. I'm feeling relatively safe. We have a little summon coming in and we'll have an even bigger one next turn. Decent stat line. Oh, it's similar. They're going to beat me. Yeah. Yeah, my things being 2/4s basically changes nothing in that situation. Hey, alright. See, like, that's way better, because a 2/4 trades 1-for-1 into a 2/3, but a 3/5 trades, like, 3-for-1 into it. Which is insanely better. That is in that, like, one specific case, though, because against stuff like this... Whoops. Yeah. It's not like it gets that much better. But still. Yo, someone's found an Axe Hound already and made it pretty big. Alright, spooky. Does 2 damage, right? Yeah. So we'd actually probably be okay. I can't remember how much HP it has. Maybe it's somehow too much for me. Oh. That felt mean. Okay, do I combine? What would I pivot at? I'm realizing I didn't take out all of the scalars, yeah. Friend sold, if it was a sell pet, give a random friend a +1/+1, work 3 times per turn. I'm not going to do that, because I wanted to take the scalars out of this pack. I was hoping to find a deer or something here, but, you know, maybe I can do Bush Viper and not hate myself. Can I do it here, though? Let's try it. Sold. I'm not gonna get my turn. Take that. It was that or nothing, even if I'm replacing it. Like, we get this for 2 turns, that is better. But yeah, that's not a horrible thing to have later either. Also, am I just buying apples? Yeah, apples and salads, I think. No point looking for a level just yet. Rolled past his sloth. Ooh. Rip. Yeah, this is kind of a nice lobby to get to sloth in, because at least early you can still commit stats to it, and then it makes pivoting pretty, you know, free. I think this is definitely a mistake, but honestly, if I can get another couple down, it's definitely better than holding on to tiny possums for too long, even if I do end up pivoting again in the future. Like, there's no shot I can win with Spiny Bush Viper. So I just need to try and maintain enough HP to make an even more dangerous play, I think. Sure. Alright. Snipe the lowest health enemy. Freeze that. Can I try and find more of these, though? Oh, actually, freeze that instead. Yeah, I didn't realize we had those in here. These. Abomination could be fun. I'll be pivoting to another tier 4. Nah, keep it going. Manta Ray would be very solid as well. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to tweak this for the future, I think. I want to take out as many, like, scaling and economy type things as I can. I've clearly missed a couple. I don't think you're going to be as brutal, because it doesn't have a crazy amount of cycle pets to, you know, abuse. But yeah, I imagine the cell guy is probably worth taking out. Can I find another one, please? Where are my spiny bush vipers? It's one, but jeez. Is this even worth it anymore? Do I just start looking for, like, tier 5s? I think we keep it frozen. What else would I go to? I don't even like the tier 5s that much. I want, like, snipers or something. I think I like these 3 the most, maybe. Not necessarily, like, the very best things, but, like, Bay, Cat, and Orca are very fun. And I feel like a team of Winter Spirits would be also very fun to see. Probably not as good as a regular sniper squad, but, you know, interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold on to Vanilla Bean. Let's just play this separately, and then eventually I can maybe stack them together. God, yeah, this is tough. I'm going to keep holding on to this, but I might be dead. Like, I'm on 2 HP, and the pivot is going to be very painful. And, like, a lot of people are already dying. Also, one of the reasons why I wasn't so into the Abomination idea, it's very flexible, and you can commit to it very early, but the more of these you're running, the more things you have to eat to make use of them all. Which just feels like way too much effort. No, please. I'll just accept death at this point. Maybe that kind of helps. I think it's over. Yeah, these weren't really the move. Like, these are not good when you're not running anything and most other people are running pretty empty teams. I was hoping it'd be worth it just for the extra, you know, we had like 6/6 worth of stats from the possums. I thought that would make it a decent pivot point, even if the ability wasn't crazy, but it's just been very not good. Yep. Almost. We had 1 extra damage in there. Yeah, rip. Okay. Well, that's the point of having a speedy lobby, I guess. So yeah, I'm thinking tree kangaroo game to finish, and then probably call it. Your package from the Jackbox people came in. You got a Jackbox thing? Yo, that is very cool. Keep playing. I said we're doing another one. I don't know if I'm gonna go like to 9, but oh, hold on. 75 tree. So yeah, this is Backline Perkless Tree Kangaroos. It is a long title, but the idea is very simple. Basically, you can't run anything on your team unless you have a Backline Perkless Tree Kangaroo. Once you have that, you can do literally whatever you want. Again, except for move or give equipment to the Backline Tree Kangaroo. Include some Sour Patch Kids. Congratulations. It's the most fun pack there is. It is very cool, yeah. I don't know, I think the first time we did this, I didn't make it very far in, so I didn't really get to experience it, but yeah, we did this on Wednesday a couple of weeks ago, I think. And yeah, I actually made it into the late game, and it is really fun seeing the chaos. What does Tree Kangaroo do? It gives an ailment to the backline. I don't know, I'm gonna have to read it, but if whatever the backline perk is, I can't. It makes the backline pet silly, which triggers it and makes it have random targets. So if everyone has a backline perkless tree kangaroo, then they all hit each other, which then lets them hit things that aren't perkless and at the back. And then you can potentially have like everything triggering with random targets an infinite amount of times, and it's just crazy. It definitely won't always go that far, but it can happen, because they can just keep like triggering each other over and over again. I almost wonder if Blueberry would be a good perk for this, in the off chance that you don't get silly. Would that work? Like, on the surface, it would make sense, but if it's already... Like, what has priority? Like, ultimate random targeting, or a Blueberry that's meant to make stuff hit it? And Mac, do not be demanding, please. We're waiting for some more people to come in. We'll be starting soon. You want to hit for this pack 4. You get Tree Kangaroo down, make sure that it stays perkless, and then you play anything else you want. Yeah. You literally just need to make sure you have a backline perkless Tree Kangaroo. It is the title, and it is as simple as it reads. Because if you end up having a Tree Kangaroo at the back with equipment, then the other Tree Kangaroo won't hit it, and then the whole point of the lobby doesn't really happen. That's also a good point, where the like donut affects it too. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright. Anyway, let's say 20-second warning, then we'll get this one started. So yeah, final call. Hydrate. Did you hear me drinking? I'll take another sip though, thank you. Aha, game load. If you can get in quickly, then we'll wait. Drink aloud or really gulp it down. Now I am very uncomfortable. I like sneaky drinking. Oh, you got in. Alright, great. Okay, so that's it then. Nothing until you have a backline, Perkless, tree kangaroo. That is the rule. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing backline, Perkless, tree kangaroos. So basically, you can't run anything on your team, again, except for the sloths and whatever. Until you have this guy, you have to run him at the back of your team and never give him any equipment. Once you have him, you can do whatever else you want with your team. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna cycle Lemmings turn 1, but maybe the play is to hold on to them. I really don't know. Yeah, okay. Oh, that seemed worth it, actually. That's kind of nice. So these are sell, gain 1 extra gold next turn. We cycled 2 of those. So we're starting next turn, turn 2, with 2 extra gold. So I can buy and cycle all these and still, like, roll a bunch. Oh, there's no guinea. That's also a fair point. Yes, there's no guinea. But I don't know. It's a tier 3 thing. I guess I just hold on to these then. I can, like, cycle this. I could just unfreeze and roll. But I'm just going to cycle it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this is my turn, I guess. We'll just end it there. I'll just buy these next turn. Yeah, it's always weird for tier 3s, because I don't know whether it's actually worth putting in guinea pig. Something we did ask for last time. I mean, I can make a note of it. It's just I don't know what I don't know if people use guinea pig for tier 3s. Anyway, made a note. Add guinea to tree kang. Show me a thing, please. Rip. Alright, so I need to find another combo then. Don't really care what it is. If we can get this one down, that'd be nice. I'm probably going to start next turn just by buying both of them and praying we roll into it in, like, 2 rolls. But, you know, if we don't, we'll just find it the old-fashioned way. It's fine. No cheating, very nice. Spider pill. It's probably better than what I'm doing, but whatever, I'm doing it. I'm sticking to the combination strat. Oh, triple mouse. I am very jealous. Yeah, no, I'm very jealous. I don't feel like I'm in a great spot right now. Go for it. We have 3 rolls to find this thing. No. Alright. Sloth me. Okay, yeah, we need to find this the old way. And geez, that thing is giant. Okay, so we have a spider one, a natural one, and yeah, the natural plus mouse apples. Spooky. Yo, Wanda, congrats on winning the, yeah, same only lobby. Very nice. I'm not surprised the Eagles won, actually, because there were a lot of very good tier 6s in there. The mama tree kangaroo. It is massive. So yeah, just remember to be careful with them. Don't give them equipment. But yeah, you may now start putting down literally whatever you want. Does the title mean the tree kangaroo are the ones supposed to be in the back, or another pet is supposed to be in the back? You have to have a back Perkline, whatever it is. It's whatever the title says. I do not have the brain for it. I need to find a guy before I can play. There we go. I'm playing at the front, so I have nothing else. Okay, so I also wanted to try Lucky Cat, because I didn't know whether it would be able to make that work. Like, it's a level up, but if it gets the trigger, then could it be giving people gold? Like, this is something I'm happy to try for science, so... Yeah, we'll get that down. Teresa, maybe? Maybe just, like, bomb everything. I'll try these. Alright, but yeah, so the rule is you need to have this guy down. He needs to be at the back of whatever you have on your team. So the idea is everyone has tree kangaroos hitting each other, and then they're able to hit literally everything else. Got a sloth but no tree kangaroo. Then you're allowed to play it. You're allowed to play a sloth early. Just don't play other stuff with it yet. You know, that's all good. Oh. Oh. Wow. Meow, your team is so greedy. They didn't summon me anything. Alright, I'm playing these. Now you actually have to be at the back. We can find tier 4s next turn, so I don't think I'm freezing anything. I really want to see if this can work, though. Like, if that gets sillied, I want to see if it does gain the stats and... Well, you know, it might give something else the stats and the money, but... Yeah, if we can actually use that to generate money, that's going to be kind of interesting to see. So, yeah, now you're going to be juggling some of my abilities as well, hopefully. So I'm assuming you make, you know, again, a random thing grow a little bit and then give either one of us some money. You're probably going to give a random pet coconut. You can just snipe more. Again, assuming any of these actually survive. Machine Frog. Again, congratulations. Wonder if a tree kangaroo hits the slot, then the silly pets believe in you. That would be the best, yeah, twist ever. Making you bigger would be kind of nice, but I'd rather get good abilities down. Parrots? I don't really trust Abomination, but yeah, Parrot we can definitely use. And honestly, I'm probably just gonna have to sell the Lucky Cat. I guess it's too tiny. Actually, yeah, maybe we do this now. It's kind of nice. I could try and level Dolphin. But I'm assuming I don't care about that, so that's not... Yeah, like, we're gonna use Abomination with Hawk. Next time we buy a Tree Kangaroo and we have like 6 gold to try and roll for more XP and something else to eat, so I think we can probably do better than that. So yeah, you're copying the Hawk ability, and then you're doing the same. Maybe sort those around, but yeah, positioning looks okay. Is double tree kangaroo allowed? Yes, you may have more tree kangaroos. You just have to have one at the very back of your team without any equipment. That's something I'd kind of like to find. So if I do find the dog thing, I still think that's probably worth using. Ah, sure, all right. It's like keep nuking everything. All right, send it away again. Got a little bit closer. Yeah, I do have a feeling that skeleton dogs are really strong. It's obviously gonna be random, and it's probably not like insane immediately, especially while you're still like swapping things out every couple of turns. But yeah, just the fact that you could have, you know, multiple triggers in a single combat, like sure, half of them might go to your opponent, but you know, everyone else that isn't involved in that is probably like worse off than you two are. No. Hooray! Alright. My things died early. Did not feel good. Okay, what now? Like, am I just doubling down on sniping? Like, get rid of both of these and play Eagle Woodpecker, then I don't even know what I'm eating. I assume it's still, like, the right play for now, though. I really do want to try Skeleton Dog. I just don't know what I do. I haven't leveled it. I could just, like, have Abomination eat Skeleton Dog. Maybe that's how I do it. Yeah, that could be fun. Okay. So yeah, let's have these be Skeleton Dogs then. We get some snipes out of you, and we have a summon back here, so that's kind of interesting. I didn't unfreeze. Ooh. Also, where am I putting this chocolate? I'm assuming the tree kangaroo, but is that immediately the best place for it? Do the tree kangaroo. I'm still gonna hold on to this though. Eating the skeleton dog, I mean. Those are pretty good. I at least like the winter spirit. Like that's it's kind of like snipes, but I can't. Oh, I was gonna say I can't like. It is gonna be random. Like you could end up giving like the opponent mana. Plus, I imagined a silly thing with mana. I can probably snipe my own team when it dies. Maybe it's fun anyway though. I like it more than woodpecker. I'm gonna do this. Alright, we're still sticking with skeleton dog though. I want to try and use it. Even if it's not like consistent or anything. What happened here? Oh, I assume they must have put down... Like, they probably messed with the tree kangaroo and then had to sell up. That is very unfortunate, but... if that is what happened, then appreciate the honor. Oh god. How is that fair? My team, like, sniped itself. I think. Actually, I'm not sure what happened there. Something bad went down. Sure. Sure. Maybe I wait. Actually, I can't really have you eat multiple things otherwise. Alright. Find better woodpecker parrot there, maybe. Maybe I just like parrot something else. Feel like that for a turn. I would like to find something else to eat. Highland Cow's not incredible. I'm actually not going to worry about trying to level you again just yet. Hey. Maybe it's Thunderbird for the second ability. I don't know, I'm probably dead. This team is not feeling crazy good right now. Yeah, we'll see. Had 20 gold. Big lucky cat from last turn, so the lucky cats do work. Okay, that's great info. I wasn't convinced if it... well, you know, I didn't know for sure whether it would work or not without an actual level up. I know it says that it triggers the ability, but... I don't think it triggers hurt abilities, maybe? I still don't know. And I am dead. Good stuff. That's what I mean. Like, the first time I did this lobby, I also didn't really get to see it. Like, this lobby really shines when you get to, you know, everyone having level 3 tree kangaroos, and you do get to see, yeah, like 30 things getting triggered at the start of every fight. Well, maybe next time. One more. I don't have one more in me. Like, for 20 minutes we'd have to do like 30-second lobbies, and yeah. I am beyond that. Even at my best, I would not be able to handle it. What happens if Abomination swallows itself? I have no idea. Yeah, again, I don't know how most of this stuff works. I know there's some really weird stuff that can happen, but they've probably been like patched individually for the more spooky ones. Sorry I knocked you out. It is all good. My team was not very impressive, so yeah, it's fine. Love you, Keenoe. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming, Patat. I know you're busy, so I do appreciate it. But yeah, I am done tonight, so hope you all enjoyed the lobbies. See you all next time. And yeah, have a good week, everybody. Now, wondering if you can get Shop Silly. I have no idea. I feel like if you can, it's gotta be... No, I have no idea. Anyway, I'm off. See ya. Bye, guys. Till next time.